Oh my God. Horrible. Okay, here's the whale. And you know that they've been out there doing surveying for the Ocean Wind projects, which is very concerning. Down here in Atlantic City right now, New Jersey, this is the third whale, actually I think the fourth whale to beach in the South Jersey region in the last 3 to 4 weeks. We know that they have been out in the ocean doing surveying for the Ocean Wind projects that have been planned for the New Jersey shore. Just so happens they do have permits to, the developers permits to harass the mammals, and just, I don't know, is it a coincidence that several whales have washed up? There's something to ponder. Just received word that another whale has washed up dead, this time in the north end of Brigantine, New Jersey. This is now the 7th whale down the coast in maybe, 40 days or so. The Ocean Wind projects have already started to desecrate, destroy these beautiful mammals that are endangered. This is definitely a sign of things to come. Contact every legislator. Friday the 13th, January 2023. About a mile and a half down there, we got another whale dead. Just a couple hours after the whale breached up in Atlantic City. Now we're in Brigantine, New Jersey. If my calculations are right, that's 7 in like 40 days in a small area. Right off the coast. Wind turbines are going to be 8.7 miles out here. No, they're not putting the turbines in yet, but they're doing serious testing that maps the seabed, that sends out sonar sounds, layman's terms, noise that disrupts the whales and mammals, and disrupts them so that they can lose their hearing, and they lose their babies, and they get separated, and they can even come up, if you hear about whale strikes, vessel strikes, they can come up and hit the vessels, and they die, and they end up on the coast here, and this is just an omen of things to come. We need to stop this. They will totally destroy the New Jersey coastline, the mammals, the fisheries, fishermen's livelihood, businesses, tourism, real estate values. It's time to speak up, people. Get on the streets, get out there, get on the beaches, get your protest signs, and tell the governor, tell your legislatures, tell your president that this is not acceptable. Could you imagine this project is going to be the largest, tallest, closest to shore in the entire world? And quite frankly, we've got to be delusional to think that this is okay.
But anyway, we are going by leaps and bounds. We want to get the word out that the windmills our friends. We have lots of reasons why, and I don't want to go into them right now. We'll share those facts, data, opinions, concerns, negative impacts, positive impacts with the press when they get here. It's the American way.
It is. It is. Service government for the people, but that's not happening.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming. So you interviewed somebody else already?
Like you're just...
John, like, those guys get off.
It's a really good question. Why?
Everybody say, why don't you?
You need to be not a person.
We're all coming together.
Gotta save the ocean under skies of blue. Windmills, ocean pollution, searching for a real solution to save the whales. Planet Earth is out of control. Shout it out, let the world know. Save the whales. Save the whales.
Never been cleaner. I remember the days of medical waste showing up on our shore. We've come a long way. This is a pristine area now. The waters are green, blue. Everything is thriving. What will happen? What will happen? When these huge, gigantic turbines are blasted into the seabed? What about the ecosystem? I think it's going to become a dead zone. But what do I know? I'm just some Jersey girl that likes to fish and hang out at the beach. Really amazing beaches we have. Anyway, signing off from Ocean City, New Jersey, 35th Street, the area where cable is supposed to come on shore. They're okay digging up the ground, digging up the dunes. Dig up the dunes, but if I walk on those dunes right now, I get fine. Yep, get off the dunes, stay off. I say stay out of my ocean, wind developers. Down at 35th Street in Ocean City, New Jersey. Gotta please keep off our dunes over here. They're protected. Pretty important to stay environmentally conscious and take care of our environment. I think we should stay off the dunes. Protected species in there. Well, I got a message for all elected officials. I think that the North Star Voyager should stay out of our ocean. I could get fined if I start flitzing around on the dunes.
With me, so I'm glad of that. So I'm going to have the seat, but I just want you to know we support them 100%. Thank you.
My first comment would be to the councilman who opened the meeting. I'm curious, you said about how climate change affects the underprivileged urban people so much more than everybody else.
Yeah, really.
I'm curious to know how you think an offshore wind farm is going to help these people.
The people that he was talking about.
Speaking of the underprivileged urban people that you were speaking of, I didn't mean any disrespect by saying
You're a coward!
a total coward.
That's not what she was saying.
Come on! My God.
Yes, it is. Please.
Utter disrespect.
Can you answer my question? How is an offshore wind farm going?
Straight show some respect.
The young
my
Karl
comment.
Rove speaks again.
I think it's political rhetoric that you had to try to make yourself look good for approving this. Did you think about when you approved this that you took away the beauty for the underprivileged urban people who live here of the beach and the vista, the beautiful ocean that they have? Someone else called it our national park. Beauty is important. It's a mood lifter. It's inspirational. People in urban places need natural beauty. You took that from them.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about when they're playing above these cables? What about the EMFs coming out of these cables on their playgrounds and their ball fields? Did you think about that? The children that you're so concerned about? Did you give that any thought? New Jersey is already a state with high cancer rates, and you're bringing this in to give us more. To address Atlantic Shores, in your contract, in your 4,000-page contract, you have about 1,500 disclaimers. One of them is that this wind farm is going to have very little to no effect on climate change.
Yeah.
Right here, and why are we doing this to our ocean? Why are you destroying our ocean for no reason?
Money.
Money.
You came here with your little collage of smiling faces of people who aren't from here, who have no idea about our Jersey Shore and what it means to us. You have no idea about the lives of the fishermen who live here and work here for generations. Our economy depends on tourism. You've ruined the beauty of our ocean and our natural vistas with your little cities that you're building out there that no one wants to look at.
Fishermen, thank you.
You can shake your head all you want. You don't belong here. You people don't belong here. You're not welcome here.
You're not welcome.
Get out of our state.
I don't live in Atlantic City, but I am here a lot. I have a house in Brigantine. I've heard many, many comments tonight against this disastrous proposal, all good ones. I just have one comment. You've sold your soul to the devil. How can you sleep at night?
I thought I read it was like 2.
State electric ratepayers and hand it over to you, Orsted, to you.
Illegally.
And by the way, it's still not enough money.
That's right, man. They want
When will you stop taking, better yet, stealing from the ratepayers, from the taxpayers of this great state, New Jersey? We want you out. We want you out. Destroying our East Coast from Maine all the way down North Carolina, South Carolina. You know what? You are our due to going back to your fine country, which you've already destroyed, and that being Denmark. Get your ocean mapping vessels the heck out of our ocean! I'm tired of looking at humpback whales washing up on our beaches and telling us it's nothing more than a boat strike. We've had enough of your lies, and we're not going to take it anymore. The head count of our whales is 71 and counting. When is enough? Enough.
How about now?
Now!
Now's enough. No more.
Our fisheries are being decimated. Going off the
wrong with this problem, and there is nothing redeeming about it. In fact, if you go to most of the documents on BOEM for any of the wind farms, it says right on there, this will do absolutely nothing to combat climate change. It will, however, if you look at what is listed as being used, contribute to our carbon emissions substantially. That is why this is a very poorly thought out, irresponsible, fiscally insane prospect. It's not green, it's not clean. The New Jersey Ratepayers Association has been publicly stating this is the worst possible avenue for electricity generation for the New Jersey ratepayer, but our governor is not listening. So again, I suggest we vote him out.
Yes. The only green is going in his pocket.
Oh, I'm talking nice.
Pretty well. Boy, could you imagine living over here? There's the building. Oh, isn't that nice? I think they covered the, there's the building, American flag. Look at that. There's your new view, Atlantic City. Come on over here to Delaware Avenue and you could see the ocean. Compliments of Orsted. Ooh, did you see that?
Who desperately need to be able to hear, to communicate, to migrate, to connect with each other. What I'm concerned about too, what is that infrasound going to do to the people living here at the shore? We don't know what impact that's going to have on humans. When you look at some of the farmlands that have done, actually, they've received subsidies to put wind turbines on their land. Some of the people have had to move away from their land because the infrasound messes with their central nervous system.
Yep.
It impacts their health. And these are a lot of the undisclosed things that are out there. And this is what we need answers. We need answers before these projects get built. And here's the kicker. Anybody who takes those subsidies to have these wind turbines on their land, they have to sign non-disclosures so they can't speak about it. I'm a big believer. If you can't publicly talk about what's going on, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Whoa!
I see a lot of our commercial fishermen that are here, and that's important. One of the things give them a big round of applause. Their hard work provides the food that we eat. We thank you for that. That's one of the things they don't talk about too. I don't know if you're familiar with the Atlantic Cold Pool, but Rutgers University did a study. If you're not familiar with this, the cold pool is a layer of cold water just beneath the warm surface water extending to the ocean's bottom that forms every spring and lasts until fall. Its annual appearance is a vital part of the life cycle of many marine species. And this is from Rutgers University, and here's the kicker. Rutgers is who they paid, the wind industry paid Rutgers to do this research, so this is their research, and I quote, building arrays of offshore wind turbines off the mid-Atlantic states could have impacts on the annual cycle of the ocean's water temperature that are critical to the region's fish and shellfish habitat. So they don't know, and Harvard has done a study as well, they don't know what impacts, and this could potentially destroy that cold pool, and that cold pool is one of the most sustainable fisheries in the world. So they're promising all of these jobs, and at the same time, they're destroying a lot of the jobs that are here today, and we need to stand up and fight to protect our fishermen, to protect their jobs, and to protect our planet.
Wow!
Electricity costs are regressive. This is the most expensive cost of electricity on the planet right now. So as a regressive cost, it hits the lowest income communities the hardest, right? These aren't tax rates where the higher income people pay it more. The lowest income people bear the brunt of this. The middle class is paying for these projects, and it's going, as Mr. Dilk pointed out, to foreign companies. And that's your constituents' money. So I ask you, make sure you're getting what it's worth. They're taking away your ocean vistas. They're taking away your commercial fishing industry.
Sir, I have to
They're taking away all kinds of benefits
Let him
this
speak.
great town provides to the community and to a lot of people. And yeah, and if let me finish.
Let him finish.
Hey, come on. No, and so they want us to think this is a done deal, and I don't believe that. I mean, there's a lot of lawsuits going on. You're going to take a lot of lawsuits. Ocean Wind 1. Make sure you're getting what it's worth, because there's a good chance these guys aren't going to be here in 5 years, and you're going to be left cleaning up a mess for this community.
Yeah.
Increase energy rates for everybody across the state, and I wish more people were here because if they knew how this would impact them, you'd have people from North Jersey as well in my position. Thank you.
Stop offshore wind!
Stop the green scam!
Keep our sea turbine free! Keep our sea turbine free!
Turbine free!
Get him out. Orsted took our $1 billion. They took the money. No turbines. We don't want turbines. Back to Europe. Get them out.
They're filthy. It's a green scam. You've been had. You drank the Kool-Aid.